Hey guys, RCT3 Crashes 100 here, and I'm here with a video which is going to be more or less a prelude into the next video on this channel where we're going to go through a ton of foreign banknotes. I ordered those yesterday. Today's a bank holiday Monday on the 31st of August 2020, so these aren't going to arrive until later this week. But I figured I might as well focus on these because they are uncirculated, like most of the banknotes in that order are going to be. And I haven't really featured them on the channel before. There's also a good chance we might actually see the nations in this video appear. So these three banknotes here are ones that I actually received in a estate sale lot, as they're called, which I now know are usually completely bogus. I was actually going to feature that as a video way back last year, but I have to say I was so disappointed with what I actually received that I just never did it. It was literally just the bare minimum. But in hindsight, the banknotes at least did interest me. They're all uncirculated, which is quite cool. So I figure, let's begin. So to start with, we have a 10 rupee note from the Reserve Bank of India. It's got quite a nice serial number on it, 100,195. Not sure what 25p is just the prefix. I promised to pay the bearer the sum of 10 rupees, and of course we have Mahatma Gandhi there on the right. There is a watermark, which again just displays him, but the lighting here isn't really good enough to actually show it. At least I can't actually get the camera on my iPad to turn around. On the reverse, we have three iconic megafauna animals from the Indian subcontinent. We have the rhino, the tiger, and the elephant, the Asian elephant. And again, 10 rupees. I'm going to guess that this is all sort of in Hindi, but also in some of the other languages on the subcontinent, which is quite cool. There's your watermark again. This is definitely the largest in size of the three banknotes that we have in this video. The closest thing in size I could compare it to is the 2 Yuan note from a couple of videos ago from China, which is going to make an appearance in this video, and you'll see why. So let's put that back in frame. We'll move it back a bit, because that could be a pretty good thumbnail. There we go. So then, moving swiftly on, we have one Kyat from the Central Bank of Myanmar, or Burma. Very nice. It's got quite a ornate design. Interestingly, it's all written in the numerals of, I guess Burmese is how you would say it. I wonder what the sort of demonym for Myanmar is when it's not actually using Burma. We'll call it Burmese. It's using Burmese for all the numerals and all the writing here, and then it switches into English for this section here. So yep, one Kyat. It's got quite a nice depiction here of some riverboats and a temple in the background, which is quite cool. And now we are on to the last banknote in this video. So I'm just going to quickly show you the size of this 2 Yuan note. Again, I might as well just go through each side here. It's a 1980 Yuan note from, let's actually pronounce it this time, Zhongguo Renmin Yin Hang. That's probably still completely wrong, but I gave it a good try. And now we are going to see a 5 fen note. This note in particular was so small that when I actually received it in the lot last year, I legitimately thought it was actually a coupon rather than an actual banknote. It is completely tiny. There is actually no English or numerals to speak of here. And so for those of you not in the know, fen in Chinese essentially was similar to the penny in British or the cent in American. And you would have to get 10 fen would make 1 jiao, which was, I think, closer to, like, a dime, I guess. And 10 jiao would make 1 yuan. So that's very cool. I really quite like just how nice the condition of these are. This is more or less uncirculated, and I've kept it in quite a safe place where it hasn't gotten creased or dusty or anything like that. I made sure my hands are clean before I made this video, so yes, I can handle this. There is another fen note which has what looks like a DC3 on it, but for this one here we just have an agricultural truck. I'm guessing this red writing here is meant to be the serial number. which is quite interesting because it's 28 in Roman numerals, which is something I haven't actually seen on other banknotes, which is pretty neat, if you ask me. And again, there's the reverse. If I actually was able to translate this, I would find out what the 3 languages on here are. I'm going to assume that obviously the most prominent one is Mandarin or traditional Chinese, which I actually think is more like one of the two. But this one here on the left looks somewhat Arabic, and this one here, maybe it kind of looks, I don't know, maybe it's not Mongolian because that would have been in Cyrillic, but I don't actually know. I'll have to look that up. What we do know is this is a 1953 5-fen note, which is quite cool. I'm not sure if the camera's picking this up, but you can also see it's got this really nice patterning on the paper as well. Ooh, voice crack. It's got this really nice patterning on the paper as well. So that's very nice. So let's put that back in frame, and I guess that's a good point to end the video. So yeah, I hope you will look forward to the next video on this channel where we basically open a ton of foreign uncirculated banknotes, and there might be an extra little surprise in there, which I'm not going to spoil for now. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm RCT3 Crashes 100, over and out.